able to come up with at least 10 million foreign visitors by the end of his term. And so far, I would say we're on track, no? Except for last year, because of the calamities that struck the country, we were not able to hit the 5 million mark, but we almost hit it. And if we are to talk about domestic tourism, we have more than hit the target, but going into the foreign market, there is a growth of 9.56%. Huh? Yeah. I think the tourism guys can be more knowledgeable on this.
Yeah, I'd like to add to what the congressman mentioned. I think when you talk about targets, invariably people refer to the head count or the number of visitors coming to the Philippines. But there are actually two other very important indicators that we look at when it comes to tourism performance. The first is the revenue, because as they say, as the finance people would say, everything is about bottom line. What we want is really to get a higher yield from our tourists. So last year, our revenue from foreign tourism amounted to about almost $5 billion US. So in the next 2 to 3 years, we will continue to look at the expenditures of our foreign visitors as one of the performance indicators. The second indicator that we're looking at is employment. Again, tourism has to be inclusive. It cannot be just confined to a few stakeholders. So when you talk about employment, right now there are about 3 million Filipinos who are directly and indirectly employed in tourism. Our target by 2016 is to bring it up to about 6.5 million Filipinos. So employment is very important. I think the record numbers, no, of buyers and sellers that we have here in Phitex today is a very strong proof, no, of how Filipinos, no, have embraced the campaign and have rallied behind it, the same way we have rallied behind Gilas Filipinas. And when you talk about the record number of foreign buyers, I think it's a reflection of how much or how they appreciate the potential of the Philippines as a competitive and fun destination here in Asia.